partner want to have more than you, it's up to him. But Alhamdulillah, like this happened the time in Egypt.
As an Arab woman, I get disappointed kind of in our Arab men. Welcome back to Kazouza Hamra, the podcast focusing on reclaiming Arab narratives one story at a time. I'm your host, Nora, and today I'm joined by Kristina, also known as Madam Kristina. She's originally from Ukraine, now living in Egypt, a second wife, and the founder of a matchmaking business, which is focused on helping people find meaningful relationships across cultures. Kristina's story sits at the intersection of identity, love, tradition, and choice. Today, we're talking about what it really means to navigate marriages between cultures and what people often get wrong about being a second wife, and how her own journey inspired her to help others find love. And before we get started, I want to say this conversation is not about judgment or sensationalism. It's about understanding lived experience, especially experiences that people talk about but rarely talk to. Join me in welcoming Kristina. Welcome, Kristina. How are you? Or I should say, Madame Kristina. That's what you're known on
Madam
as
Kristina.
online.
Actually, hello. Actually, I'm very happy to being here with you. We are finally to get a call.
Yes, I know we've been trying to make this happen for quite some time. And I'm excited for today's conversation. I think it's going to add insight and add some value because, as we stated in the introduction, you are a second wife and you also have a matchmaking business and you're living in Egypt. So we want to understand all of it. And we'll start by, telling us about who you are, where you come from, where you grew up, and then we'll kind of transition from there.
Okay, so I'm from Ukraine and I'm live so close to Kiev, like 1 hour from Kiev. I'm fully Ukrainian patriot, totally, and what I love my country, but I was fully live outside, and that I now in Egypt. It's not a coincidence. I was supposed to live not in Ukraine, because
Yeah.
from the age of 20, and now I'm 29 almost. So I was supposed to live somewhere else,
Y-
but Alhamdulillah, like this happened the time in Egypt, and I meet the person of my life.
Yeah.
Like when you meet someone that you are feel it's destiny, and you really feel this is destiny, with pink eyes and without. Like you
Right.
already see all. Okay, you need to all bad situations, because I don't
Right.
want to say
Well,
the
what
words.
what was life growing up for you? I mean, when you were in the Ukraine, I mean, I guess my understanding is you always felt the sort of internal desire to not live in Ukraine. You always wanted to kind of live somewhere else, but you didn't realize it was going to be Egypt.
Not. I'm was. It's not about that totally. I'm just was wanted be successful, and then
Hmm.
was understand that in the outside from country I can be more successful than inside of my country, as
Ah,
I
okay,
am
okay.
a singer, as I was working from
Oh, wow.
20 years old on the contracts, and I was a lot of country in, and I was a lot of travel around 17 countries on the world. That's why it's not was that I was growing, and after I come to Egypt and staying here.
Wait,
That's
so
all.
you were a singer in Ukraine?
I'm teacher. I'm
Oh,
my
teacher. I
education.
I
I'm
thought you
voice
said
teacher.
oh,
I'm voice
voice teacher.
teacher.
Got it. Okay, so you're
I
working as
am
as a voice
musician,
teacher.
and I singer. Sure, if I teach, so I sing.
Okay,
And
nice.
in Ukraine, I was studying, and after I was work outside from Ukraine. That's all.
Okay, and what was life growing up for you in Ukraine? Like, what messages did you get about marriage, about family, having children? Like, what were those messages for you?
Mm, you mean while I understand about my husband that he's married?
Well, yeah. So we know now you're his second wife. But what I'm saying is, growing up, like, what were the messages you got about being someone's wife? Like, what are the messaging you got around marriage, the family unit, just generally speaking? Like,
Sure,
was
I'm
was being a
understand.
second wife ever even like an idea for you? You get this is what I'm trying to understand.
Yes, but I never think about that. I'm Ukrainian, totally woman. I'm not born with the name being second wife or something.
Right?
No,
Yeah. No.
it's
No. Of course.
it's
Yeah.
not like that. I feminist, and until now I have a strong character. But while you are become second wife and you are understand everything on that
Mhm.
kitchen, you understand that all of this. stereotypes and people
Yeah.
afraid, like a woman's afraid, woman's not trust, woman's can't because it's them ego and they can't, they very jealousy. All of this is psychology, understand?
Right.
So it have some emotions, because if we will spoke like that, and truly all women
Mhm.
we are like all women are can't have only one partner, but the things that partner want to have more than you, it's up to him. But it's your decide, your
Like it's
decision.
your choice,
You
yes.
you stay with that or you go away. For me, it's okay. I didn't have now any bad things. Why I choose that life at all?
Right, but growing up in the Ukraine, you had this perception of Arab men being jealous of other women, I guess telling you they're super jealous, they're controlling, you shouldn't go for that. Like that's the messaging that you got about Arab men?
I not got that message there. Maybe you will maybe not understand me, but which message? I am not was living in Ukraine already 10 years. Most of my
Ah,
friends
okay, okay.
out from the Ukraine.
Yes,
Yani,
so
I
you were
don't
already
connect
out of
Ukraine
Ukraine.
anyhow.
Okay.
I don't have connect with Ukraine. I live, my whole family know that I live on Arab countries. Let's
Mhm.
start from Turkey. I was the first time in my life going to Turkey and the work at 20.
Yes,
And
okay.
I'm all life was living, I was living 3 years in Dubai. Now I
Oh,
live three
wow,
years
okay.
in Egypt. I tell you one more time, I was travel more than
So
70
you
countries
okay,
with the
so
women.
I just wanna make sure I'm understanding correctly, and I wanna make sure the audience is understanding. When you were a teacher and you were teaching in different countries, so you already had left Ukraine.
No, I'm not teaching. I'm work as a musician on contracts. You understand?
Okay,
It's
okay.
when, for example, I work on the five-star hotel on Radisson, for example, in Dubai, or I work. Do you understand? I'm a
Yes, yes.
singer, artist. I work as an artist. Uh,
Okay. Alright, and then
so
now bring us to how you met your husband. Like, you were you in Egypt, like, or did you meet him in a different country? How did you guys actually meet?
Because when I was again work, I was work in Egypt and Hurghada and five-star hotels. I was just not take even as a serious contract because it's very low time when you work,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
you most of the time just sit at hotel and you enjoy the weather. So I was wanted to take relax, and like this happened that even on that time I meet with my husband in
Okay.
Hurghada. He was there. We was meeting Hurghada.
So you guys met in Hurghada. Was he there like on business? Was he there with his wife? Like how did you guys start talking? Did you know he was married? So I want to,
Um,
we really want to get your perspective on how everything, from your insight. Like, was it something he told you right away? Did you fall in love first, and only after you were in love, then he told you, "Hey, by the way, I'm married to someone else." So how did that happen all together? If you can walk us through
okay,
that.
I understand. So it was that I was working, and one day I was got message in my Instagram like, "Hello, how are you?" I was not concentrated because I
Yeah,
have open social media, so every time I got some messages and I didn't concentrate on. But on this, I start to be concentrate, and I don't know why. It's destiny, as I said. Sometimes
yeah.
happen things that we will maybe never will do, but we do, and after it's change our life. So. We will start to speak, and I directly ask him as catch him, like I'm ask, what you're doing here? Where is your wife? Like
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
we just start to speak, and then I understand that he's not right for me because he's want, and it's not a
Mhm.
official speech. So I directly catch him with the question, like I attack him, like I say,
Okay.
where is your wife? He's like, she's not with me. Why? Like he's not was feeling that I will directly be like that strict. Um, and I was never planned to be married and be second wife that time at all.
Yeah, yeah.
Again,
But but
everything
you but
like
you
this
had
happened.
initial you were kind of attracted to him though.
Sure, sure.
Yeah.
Especially from the first time, like this whole situation start to be interested for me. It's like you are going to the adventure. So on this speech, so while he said let's go breakfast, and sure I was only breakfast because I didn't go out at the night with the man. I don't know. I work, so I
Yeah.
can morning go somewhere to take a coffee, and I meet him on the place on the breakfast, and I understand that I'm attached to this man. And I come to home. Very sad. I come. He's bringing me flower and everything. I come to my home with big flower, and I was living with one girl. So we artists. We was live together in one
Right.
apartment. I coming with this flower. I throwing them and go my room. She's coming and said, What happened? He's married." So it
Oh,
was like this Netflix.
yeah, yeah.
But after what happened that he's tried to more contact with me. By the way, he's directly said for the wife, and they was have very terrible of you know I need some sale for someone scenario of my life because it's wow, it's just wow.
Wait, so he pursued you at first. At first you were a little hesitant, and then you said he started sharing things that he was unhappy in his marriage, or did I misunderstand that?
Not his was just all the time have two wives. Normal
Oh, so
for Arabs here
okay,
it's
so he's
normal.
he's so he's had a second wife before.
Not. He's have first wife with who he's live all the time, and I'm second wife. How come? Who before me? No, not before me. No one.
Okay,
First
okay.
wife was.
Okay, but what I'm saying is you were a little hesitant at first. This is nothing you were open to.
I don't understand.
Like
Cannot
you
call.
were how did when you found out he was married and he's pursuing you and he's getting you flowers, were you like
Yes.
upset like, "Oh my God, he's married?"
What I will feel it. Sure, sure. This is
Yeah.
what I try to explain. I was very 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 sad. I was like, why
Yeah.
I need all of this and make myself just one more time be nervous. So at the end, I am just try to speak with him more about everything. He's still for the wife, and they was have a fighting, but yani, I'm a second wife, but I'm not supposed to pay for what they have because actually my life is my life. I don't enter to her and beat at her, say bad things about her. On Islamic traditions, it's okay to
Yeah.
have four wives. So
Right.
to her, I didn't do anything. It's he who want to marry it
Right.
from
Well,
first.
when did you start accepting like this is okay with me? Like I'm willing to be your second wife. Like when did you decide this for
From
you?
the time I start to make my social media active. From the
Okay.
time I start to grow in social media, I start to
Okay.
feel it.
And how long ago was
Because I
that? Like how
start to
long by
use
the way,
my
how long have you guys been married now for?
3 years
Oh,
almost.
mashallah, 3 years. Okay.
So when we are, I forgot what I was told
No,
you.
you said when you started your social media.
Yeah, yeah. When I start my social media and I start to use my like weakness, like my guns, understand? Like my
Yeah.
so I'm
And did you
growing
have
on this.
questions for him? Like did when you started thinking about, okay, I'm okay with this. I'm okay to be your second wife. What were some questions you had for him? Like did you have
Um,
any questions or you kind of let him take the lead? Like did you yourself?
no, sure, I am was didn't know what will happen, and I am understand that I go to the like to the something I didn't understand. I was afraid, but love and really only love can make you do such a stupid
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Believe me, believe me. And after all of that, what we through passed by 3 years, I think that now it's like, and we still together, and we now have, mashallah, alhamdulillah, amazing relationship and everything now, alhamdulillah. So
Alhamdulillah.
I think it's a really love, it's destiny, it's Allah wanted, and God wanted, God's blessed. Anything you can call.
All right, Christina. So we did have to take a little break. I think your phone died. Hopefully it's charged now. we left off talking about you agreed to be the second wife, and what was that life like for you now? You become the second wife, and what's the arrangement made now?
Now I can say that my life start to be stable, organized, peace, and calm. Sometimes we need just calm, without problems and pressure and everything. When we are past a storm, we are have calm now weather, and
Right.
I'm so happy. Alhamdulillah, so enjoy
Well,
actually.
what I mean, okay, so you get married to be his second wife. Do you tell your parents? How does your family react? Do they agree? Do they disagree? I'm understanding that you said there was problems. So where were the problems coming from?
Okay, I will try to be so honest because it's my first interview like this, like mega
Yeah,
when
yeah,
I
yeah.
speak
No, be,
that much open about my life, because anyway in social media I give it parts, and here
yeah. So you share what you want. This is not this is
sure.
not in any way to judge you or force you to say anything. We just want to get insight into what the thought process is like, what happened. You don't have to give specifics, but I guess there were your it sounds like your family was a little bit like, no, 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 honey, you're not going to do this. And you're like, no, I'm in love, I'm going to do it.
Yes. So I was living in Arab's country a lot, and sure, I was growing girl who can't stay without relationship 10 years. So I was
Right.
have before relationship with an Arab, and I say for you, like I was said before that uh, everyone was already know I'm Christina. I'm understanding everything on that Arab and not Arab. I was a lot of in masjid, and they know that my like my community it's Arabs, Muslims.
Mhm.
So no one was shocked. Like they was feel me خلاص I'm نص أوكرانيا نص إماراتي.
Right, right.
بس انتين مصرية.
انت مصرية دلوقتي، خلاص خلاص.
ايوه خلاص انا I know how to cook حواوشي. I know how to cook محشي. I know
اه
how
ما
to
شاء
cook
الله.
pigeon يعني حمام if you will
Wow.
try wherever. Yeah, so believe me, I know myself, and I know that I'm great wife. And while even great wife have amazing mood, and I have new emotions for
Yeah, yeah.
create now in my life, maybe my past يعني how to say it, and I was have a baby, and maybe I was have a depression while I was raising first months, first years, but I think now it's gone for sure.
Okay. Well, so you become the second wife, but what is the arrangement? Like, do you see him? Like, how do you guys share time? I'm curious about that part. Like, is it Monday, Wednesday, Friday he's with you, and the other days he's with her? Like, how does that conversation happen?
We are not have a duty about how we meet. Sure, like it sometimes happens like I can't say it because it's halas we passed a lot of time. First when we started we was make it like 3 days, 2 days after 1 days like this. I'm honestly want to say that who can be about that strict and planning your every day, every
Yeah.
month, every time you can plan it like that. Amazing, you are that much great person. It's okay, but if you are look long term relation of life, it's very hard to say it. Okay, I will be 1 week with one and another week with another one. But while has something happened, maybe someone will invite you to the marriage. How you will deal? It's
Mm.
not. It's always bring pressure. It's always make everyone angry. Why someone need to wait for someone? And my situation, we was try everything for find the balance. And balance we find when I start to live near to him, like 5 minutes away. I understand where is he's now. It's like 5 minutes from me. So if something emergency need, I anytime can reach him. We don't have to not allowed call to me yesterday tomorrow because we will be somewhere. No, we don't have
Yeah, yeah.
this. When she's need to speak with him and just even to speak, to joke, to say something what happened, it's okay. She can call for him and it's okay. Same me. And I have same. We have same. يعني rights for everyone.
Yeah, yeah.
And now
Oh, yeah.
we
So,
just
yeah,
live
because
normally. Like he will come today, okay, he will come today. He will not come today, okay, he will not come today. I will make it mask, watch Netflix, bring ice cream, and enjoy my life.
So
Why?
there wasn't a set schedule per se. It just kind of happened naturally. And now, as you guys continue to do that, things kind of fell into place.
Sure.
Okay. And then how did his wife react? I'm curious. Was she happy? Did it take her time to be okay with this?
We all used to all situation. We all okay accept what happened.
We all,
Three
okay.
years. And I
Yeah.
have a kid now, and she's like my kid, and I love her kid, and I
Uh,
take them sometimes. Sure, all of these emotionals, and our woman's psychological issues, it's make for everyone harder life. But okay, we pass a lot things. Like even if someone do
yeah.
something that we don't like it, better to like pass away than make it again all of this drama because everyone tired live like that. We are trying to be as a family, like be as a
Yeah.
family. Especially my husband live near to his family. They always together, like Ramadans. They always together, like one all
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
brothers,
Yeah.
sisters. They all together.
So
So
it seems like you and her are okay now. Like
yes, I start to be just as a family. We are not try to provocate each other.
yeah.
We are when we together. We not walking and say it, like flirting or something. Not we so respectable and as I said one more time. Yes, it will be very nice if the passion and all of these emotions that you feel first years of the relation will be in going with you through away, but most of the time passion going and a good marriages it's woman who try to be how to say it, you want
Yeah.
to be happy or you want to be right. I want to be happy. What about you? So I
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
listen my husband. He's managed everything. He's very smart, mashallah.
Mashallah.
Because a stupid man will not handle the situation, believe me. All
Well, yeah, because
men,
I mean,
all
it's a lot of
men.
responsibility on the man. You have to provide both of them with the same thing, and he
Sure,
cannot be unjust to one over the other. So
sure,
I'm sure
sure.
that's a lot of pressure.
I guess that really successful men who have more than one wife, bless for you. So I think that all men who have second wife or more than one wife, they all very smart. Whatever you will thinking he's player, not player, do think whatever you want, but they is so much smart.
Right. So just to recap, I want to make sure I'm understanding correctly. The first year seemed like a little difficult. There was an adjustment period, and then everything settled, and you decided I'd rather be happy than sit here and complain and be jealous and everything else that
Yes,
comes with it.
yes.
Okay, very good. Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah, it worked
Alhamdulillah.
out. So what message do you have for women who maybe are considering this path? Like, I guess ultimately that things will fall into place, like choose happiness over jealousy.
Look, I make my social media especially because it was a trying again coincidence or destiny. So I was just sitting on my social media and I'm just my my husband also joke was to say, I know what will make it fly your social media and everything. I said what? Make it the post that you are second wife. I was have the two sides of the motion on myself. One side was say that really it will boom, it will work, and what to say about that.
Yeah.
Another part like I will say it for all the world that I'm second wife. No, I will be so sad. How I will feel, what they will think, what people will write for me after.
Yeah.
Alhamdulillah, I just do
So he
it.
encouraged you.
He's all the time help for me. I was time when I was
Mashallah.
write
Okay.
songs. He's write with me song, and he's do a lot of things to make my life very nice. It's not only about
Right.
being here and thinking. It's about that people make your life complete, and wherever will happen, which situation, and how we will feel emotionally. But practically, this man really do for me more than anyone on my life.
Yeah. Yeah, so it sounds like he's definitely allowing you to be yourself, and he's encouraging you to be yourself, and he's going out of his way to make sure you have a comfortable life and everything is okay. Which I guess many people would be not having that idea that if you become a second wife, it's looked at as. And by the way, I'm one of those women, like I can never see myself being anybody's second wife. I don't know. Maybe it's a concept in my mind how I was raised, but and a lot of Arab women would say that too, especially if you're raised, I guess in a Western culture, we're more likely against the idea. But with that idea, there's a lot of negative connotations that come with it. It's like more like you're oppressed. You're not going
Yes.
to be allowed to be who you are. It's really about the man being selfish. And what are some other things that people said about your situation that kind of tie to what I'm saying?
Look, my husband also not make it myself totally free, as you can see. Okay, I make my social media, but believe me, I have a lot of like I have a lot of borders, and I'm trying all the time to find this good balance where I can be myself and where I can be um, good wife and perfect wife for him. That he's feel not disgusting or ashaming. He's feel
Yeah.
proud of me. Understand? And for the dignity Egyptian man especially, and for dignity Arab, to let your wife and trust her and do what these things like social media show up. Sure. I being my best version to not make something stupid or
Yeah.
like because I'm understand the responsibility. I am a wife of Arab and I am second, third, whatever. I'm wife and I part of family and it's also connected to his family. Like I always think if something happened, what will think his family? Because family it's not like in European or Slavic country where you live and do whatever you want. Family is very important.
Yeah.
You are not one.
Right, and his name and dignity is very important. So I guess you're saying there are some expectations of things you are. There are limits in some areas in your
Sure.
life.
In a
You're,
lot
and you're,
areas.
can you discuss like one example if you don't mind
I
sharing?
can't I can't wearing whatever I want. And I was
Oh, okay. So the clothing. Okay.
clothing. I can't travel wherever I want. Yani, if I will say it today, Ahmed, I decide tomorrow going to the Bali. He said, together with all your things directly.
I get what
And
you're
after
saying.
to, and he said, and after to Ukraine. But we travel together. I have a lot of fun, but we have a lot of things that it's normal Egyptian male will not like to doing. I can't have man friends. I can't
Yeah.
going to the nightclubs. I can't do. I think it's easy to understand for sure.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. No, that makes sense. I understand. Now, there was a period in time when I remember when I was following you and I was just, going on this journey with you. You left to Ukraine.
Yeah. What?
Yes. So tell us if you don't mind sharing. I know you shared a little bit on social media, but if you don't mind kind of sharing what happened there. You went back to Ukraine with your daughter, right? It
Yes.
was yes.
I always went there because I was actually I was not going out from Egypt around 3 years, and it
Hmm.
was for me very hurtful as I always was travel before, and I was not sitting on one place, and I was very miss my home, and my daughter already grow up, so my family not see, and my family can't easily go out from Ukraine
Yeah.
because we have war, and men can't leave the country while war. So. I bring her there. And while I was there, we are start to spoke a lot about our fights and about our troubles and situation that we are going through to that we are was thinking of broke up because everyone was feel happy when we was far away from each other because
Yeah.
I was concentrate only on my life and what I doing there, and I was happy with that. I was not. I was like it, yani, how I live. I start to feel, like brave. I can do whatever I want, and
Yeah.
he is also put it out a lot of responsibility because we are gone. I'm there with mother. Sure, financially it's okay, but he doesn't have headache. What I do, what needs to do for me, what for need to for daughter, when need come, when need not come. Understand? So he start to feel also better, and we was speak about and discussing for to broke up, but against. Um, if I was do that and stay in Ukraine, it will be one of my biggest mistake in my life. And I see this not only after time I coming and last 3 months I feel that all that I was through past with my husband, it
Yeah.
was for the some reason and for and it's have after like I feel myself a winner now. I not
No.
feel loser.
But you guys were able to work it out, alhamdulillah, and then you went back to Egypt.
Yes, we will speak and we will try to speak. I also was trying to think about everything from another side because while I was in Egypt, that I didn't was have and I was be living here first time so. Lonely and pressure and stressed, so I was like an emotional bubbles,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I was feeling myself that really I'm on bubble and all of this is around, all of these dramas where what he's do, fighting all the time, be angry from each other, like staying with each other, but you're like, okay, go there, better stay there, leave me in
Yeah.
peace. You are
Well, I'm
tired
sure also
emotionally.
you just had a baby at that point, right? Like
Yes, and
you're probably postpartum symptoms you were probably experiencing.
sure. So when you are fired out, you like okay, not work, not work. But
Yeah.
now it's totally different. It's totally different.
Well,
Alhamdulillah.
what do you do now when you have those feelings? Like if you feel like you're in this bubble and you're ready to kind of explode, like how do you manage those feelings now as opposed to just packing up and going back to Ukraine as the first time? So how are you taking care of
Allah,
yourself?
love healing me. God sent for me nine
Okay.
things that I was never was thinking of. I started to make it married people, and believe me, this is also one of the most amazing part of my life.
Well, now going back when you first got married, you weren't Muslim, you reverted to Islam?
I reverted to Islam directly when I married, directly when I
Oh,
pregnant.
direct.
I start to feel that my husband, my daughter, I don't want to be one alien on all of this story. I want to
Yeah,
be with
yeah.
them. I want to feel them. I want to know which God my daughter asked for. And
Yeah.
and this is the one only God who always was on being. And I not speak as a Muslim, as a Christian, because I was believe only always on one God. And when my
Yeah, yeah,
husband
yeah.
said that your Christianity Orthodox believe on three, like you believe on Son
The
and
Trinity, yeah.
Spirit, and I'm like, not. I was believe always on one God. Not. I was because when I pray, I ask for God. I don't ask for. I don't thinking
Yes,
about
I
Isa
understand, yes.
or each son or each spirit. Also, this don't. I not play that games.
Yeah.
And when I start to be Muslim, I start to understand each meaning and each word, what's meaning on Christianity. Before, when I was just like a zombie, was say that and just follow who follow near you, what they follow, you follow, and you didn't
Right.
think about meaning. But Islam teach me to think about meaning, and
Yeah.
Islam is really based on the meanings. All Islam is meaning,
Right, yeah, yeah.
and
Well,
not.
now that you become the second wife, now you're a Muslim. How do you start navigating the culture, like learning about what it means to be quote unquote an Egyptian wife, or you start learning how to cook? Like who teaches you? Does his mom come to teach you, or do you start watching videos?
Everything by myself, by my experience, mm, by by learning, by watching, really, by watching series, by watching, by I was like sponge. It was like sponge, and I was just make take all juices, take all knowledges, take all things, and it was very hard for me.
Yeah,
I grow from last 3 years. I grow like I was baby before marriages, before all of
yeah,
these
yeah,
situations. Because now I'm I'm wise. I have faith. I have knowledges. I I feel myself totally full. You know, when person full, it sees from his eyes because
No,
he's fire on his eyes, sparkle. But
right.
when you're don't, and I wish really all people have feelings or be full, not be empty. Understand? Like have
Right,
something, have
right, right.
happiness, have love, because it's amazing. After through going depression pass, I understand what I speak about.
Okay, no, that sounds great. I mean, it definitely it sounds like you figured out a way to be happy
Yes,
and to be content with your situation. But it does seem like there was a little, a little hesitation in the beginning, for sure. You agreed to it, but you were hesitant because you didn't know what it expected. Um, what is the biggest like misconception about Egyptian men now that you've been living there? And I know that you share a lot about that, like what the characteristics of an Egyptian man are and what you've learned.
I can say for you one tradition that I was knowing last 1 month, and I not accept it. I'm not the Egyptian to speak like this, but I not accept it at all. I
What
want
is it?
they
What's the
removed
tradition?
it. I don't need to buy telega for going married. What is this? What is this
Wait,
rules?
buying what? I'm sorry, I
Telega,
missed.
telega, freeze, freezer.
Oh, mo talega. Okay, okay.
You need, if you are want your and he's giving you maher, but going to the make it a wedding, you need to bring telega and like freezer,
Like
some
yeah,
stuff.
don't they say the furniture, right? I think to set the house or something.
Yes, but it's very, for us as Europeans that we are making sometimes bill 50-50, it really feels very strict and we might refuse, and like I don't need married you Aslan, take your freeze and go. Yani. Okay, if we speak
Take
about,
your
you
freezer
understand,
and go.
like it's like you supposed, and when I start to know this, and I was didn't know, and I sure most of the girl and on the world don't know that, because they married as foreigner. These things not
Yes,
only
yes.
Egyptians.
Right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No,
So
you're right.
it's fantastic news, and I'm like, if I fall in love with the guy, he's okay, bring me gold wherever he's want, car, yacht, okay. But I need to buy it for going married freezer. I don't need married. I'm okay. Mashitama.
Right.
Like
No, I understand. Yeah, I think
you
that
understand
is
it
an
was like
Egyptian culture thing.
why I supposed to do something you do because you are man, and it's written on Quran, but nothing written about freezer in Quran. What
Right.
is
Yeah,
this?
yeah. Well, how do you differentiate between what's in the Quran? Like, are you teaching? Like, do you go to
Sure,
lectures? Like, so you understand the difference between
sure.
culture and religion?
Yes, sure.
Hmm.
I'm Muslim who understand on what I believe, and Muslim who understand Islam. Not just Muslim as Muslim. Actually, some nationalities so open more than Christian, and they call themselves Muslims. And for me, it's a little bit traumatic, I think,
Yeah, yeah.
because I am start to feel very bad for this situation.
Then I can imagine. Well, now tell us. You're there. Everything. You, alhamdulillah, everything is. You're content. You're happy. Now you start this matchmaking business. Tell me more about how that came about, and are you only focused on like first time marriages, or are you arranging second marriages and third marriages?
Mhm. So I want to be more shorter because this is a new page on my life and I have
Yeah,
very
yeah, yeah.
lot to speak about. Um, it starts from I was make it as a second wife consultation for women who become second wife or who feel bad, because I was going to heal the time. It was time when
Mhm.
I understand that most emotions I didn't feel that much strong like before. So I was wanted to help for them and explain how we can manage and how react to all of this, how we can save your marriage. So women start to ask me more and said, "Oh, I'm not second wife," and start to write a lot of women just about the Arabs, about relationships, about who was second marriage and they now not together, about who wanted to be second wife. And some woman was said, maybe some good
Yeah.
man. And sure, because of a lot of women and men know that I speak about second marriages, so a lot of women on my profile, and they was also write for me, find me someone like you, find me someone like you. Are
Oh,
you have
wow.
someone who want to marry good Arab man? And this was
Now,
a lot. It was
these
a
women who
lot
are reaching out to you, are they from a specific area around the world, or is it just people from around the world?
from around the world. From
Wow.
around the world was directly that girls from around the world at all. We speak about from Indonesia to America, like all all parts. Only Chinese,
But
I
now,
think.
how do you
Don't know.
arrange? Like, obviously, I'm sure there's like some like, how do you find the men? Like, I'm sure there's a restriction there where you can't talk to men. So how are you finding the men who are open to taking a second wife?
They write alone. They write for me. I say for you, this is from Allah. All what happened now
Oh,
from Allah.
yeah,
I share really for each person who will watch this. I share this positive and believe me,
yeah,
faith decide everything in your life. And I believe that now all of this is God. I don't know from where coming all of these people. I don't know why they decided to trust me. I didn't have an app, and it's an online service. I
yeah,
can't have agency by rules in Egypt. I can't have an agency because I need to have a paper for that, and I
right,
can by rules I can't do that. Yeah, here like
right.
legally. So it's a service, and I don't know from where they're coming and how they find me, how they trust me. But at the end, man's happy and they don't sad that I not left someone, and like I'm sorry, I not have for you couple. Not, we are keeping people. We are all the time matching. We all the time to see options, see questionnaires how it's work, and very soon I will take it assistant because now I'm not handle it. I can't handle everything.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
very
yeah.
big base. We have by we like few months now start to work about that on social media, and we'll more have 50 women on our base. You understand? It's huge. You think
Wow,
it's
50
small,
women. Yeah,
but you need
it's a
to
lot.
remember each one. You need to know each one what she's criteria. She's ready to be second or she want only first. She's Muslim or not Muslim, because man come directly with request. I want Christianity. I want Muslim. I don't care. Yeah, Christianity, Jews,
Yeah, yeah,
Muslim. So understand, it's a very big part, and I Alhamdulillah how it's come and how it's happened, and I'm enjoy,
yeah.
and I'm understand that I win. I understand, yani, that I handle, I'm do, and I have more power for do that more, and I'm very happy. So if anyone
Well,
really want to find the soulmate, for example, even people who live on America or on Europe, and they watch us, for example, now, and they wanted Slavic woman, for example, and they don't know how to find. I'm here for you. I'm here to
oh,
find for you wife.
okay. So now, based on your experience with the people who are reaching out, let's just say focus on the women, with women reaching out to you, what are the biggest struggles they face in terms of, like, what questions do they have the most? What concerns do they have in terms of being someone's second wife?
Women ask most of the things they ask which nationality. No, I'm say for you without mind. Just what first on my mind. Women's first ask about nationality. Men's most of the time ask if I have a Slavic woman. And most woman want Slavic. Most girl interested about nationality more than his married or more than his which age. Understand, like his first question. But
Yeah,
I have very structured system. I like organized everything well. So when people write for me, I directly answer, and I didn't work with everyone manually, because the information that what they got before consultation and before matchmaking, it's already structured. So yeah, I'm speak with everyone the same way. I didn't
yeah, yeah,
sit and because it's not able by For example, by one day I can get a three new client, and it's I will just not able to handle it. All of this, it's a lot of information. It's payments, it's details, it's requestments, it's questionnaire. It's very hard.
It's a lot
So
of stuff. Yeah.
yeah, I work just organize it, and my people who work with me, my clients, they understand everything clearly, so they don't write for me, for example, every day and ask, anyone there?
Yeah.
If they
Well,
write, they say, we work on your match. When your match will be ready, we will be connected. Don't worry.
yeah. Question for you: when the Egyptian men, or are you just dealing with Egyptian men or men from around the world too? Like
No,
any
from
Muslim,
around the world. I have one Egyptian and he's live in Prague.
but it's mostly Egyptian men your clientele,
Not
or
all Arabs have Indians,
also
Pakistans.
all Arab who are willing to take a second wife.
Yes,
When they
have
none of
nus like nus European, half European, half Arabian, or half American, half Arabian.
I
Have a
understand.
lot. It's not based on only
But
Egyptian.
now, when they tell you, because I'm just curious for me now, when they tell you I want a Slavic woman, I mean, are they looking the aesthetic, like a blonde hair, blue eyes, Slavic woman?
Man's crazy about the things because I don't know why for this for them like honey, they just didn't feel it anything because they start directly to dream, and I'm like want to put them little bit back on the earth because I'm not a magician, I'm not
Yeah,
Allah.
yeah,
Matchmaking work not only from one side. A girl who you're looking for should also accept you. And for
yeah. Of course.
example, I already girl, one man right for me. I know already girls I have, and from what he might to have, she will never accept it. So I even don't will make it much because she will be not accept or pressure from being Muslim because a lot of men write it and have a request about the girl. I put it a girl, and he directly okay. She's not like. She's not hate Islam, but she's Christianity, and she's maybe
Yeah.
by life.
All right. So we had some technical difficulties. You were saying that some women are not open to the idea of converting to Islam, so they want to be Christian, but are open to the idea of being someone's second wife.
Yes, and it's very strict, I am who was converted to Islam, but the way how my husband was doing, he just was show for me tradition Islam and just said how much it's amazing. Men directly start to attack and speak about and give, like, this is written on ayat and you need to think about that. Girl just want to feel maybe flirt and love and understand person, get attached to the man when he start to be imam,
Yeah.
who needs that,
Then
who needs that.
with experience, she may be open to the idea of converting or revert.
Yes, but because of directly this thing, girl got be afraid, especially if she's Slavic or she's very conservative family from Europe. She's got afraid and think that he's paranoid, like terrorist and everything. Because
Oh
it's not,
wow.
it's not okay directly. Okay, hello, how are you? I'm Christian. Are you know that Jesus? It's here like this, It's here as like, what do you want from me?
Like
I
you
just
look,
was
in other
want.
words, what you're saying is they have a misconception about Egyptian men. Then
No, no,
also
about Arab, I didn't.
just Arab men,
Mhm.
and then some of the Arab men come in too strong, like, oh, Christianity is wrong. You have to convert to Islam,
Yeah,
and so you're
exactly.
saying don't do that. For the man shouldn't do that, and then a woman also be who you are, but then be open to maybe later on.
Yes, yes, but I didn't speak that way with women. I just to try
Yeah,
to explain for them, and I'm not to being on the side of men if he's do that because I said it's wrong.
yeah,
By
yeah,
Quran, it's wrong to put someone pressure to being convert. It's not allowed to do that
yeah, yeah. No,
because.
I mean, they're not.
So why you do that? Why you do that? You are want now she speak with you directly from the some girl from matchmaking, and I'm directly supposed to take Islam. Who you are at all? I don't know you. What you want?
Yeah,
Like I'm not coming to the courses of Islam, or uh, I'm coming to know. my future husband to speak with someone about my goals in my life, about how I see my relationship in my life, but not directly to
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
struggle relationship Islamic conversation.
But I have to go back to this point of I feel like for me, as I'm hearing this, as an Arab woman, I get disappointed kind of in our Arab men that some of them are kind of I guess the term would be whitewashed, or subconsciously
Mm,
they look for the blonde blue eyes because like it looks like they made it in some way.
yeah.
And it doesn't really sit well with me because I know it has a lot to do with colonization and all this kind of over, historical factors play a role into the
Yes, yes,
development of
yes.
these ideologies, or this perception that, white is right, which,
Yeah.
I'm not against it. Of course, you marry whoever you marry, but if that's what you're specifically like, she must be blonde hair, blue eyes, must be Slavic, then it's like you're
Yeah.
almost like putting Arab women down as if we're like not good enough, even though Arabs, we come like in a plethora of colors and,
Yes, I know.
we're so different. All right. So now with your experience doing this, do you think people are really just genuinely looking for love, or are they looking for validation?
A lot of men looking for real relationship, but they sometimes like they live in illusion, because life they living and woman they want it, they will be not afforded because everything have a price. And if you took it a woman who was for example um, care about herself, always have a free time and free rights what to do, she was very independent, you like also they not like it us only for the looking, they like us because of we are interesting, we can be like a fight of them, it's like
Yeah.
at the end.
She's a little feisty. They like the feistiness.
Yes, yes. So because we're sometimes arrogant, we sometimes make ourselves about the girl who they wanted, really the woman who they can't afford it somehow, because
Right.
also woman who like it, who educated good, who can work it and get a good money. Uh, okay, you can be amazing man who will be make it her life adorable and give her all the best things.
Mhm.
But she will not accept to be a second wife, understand? Because her expectations and her feelings about herself and about her life very high, and she
Yeah,
will be
yeah.
not wanted that for herself. And it's about the woman's construction, psychology and emotionally. It's not related to the practical way. Because if we took practical with every woman work everything, every woman was born to be protected. Every woman was born to be mother. Woman was
Yeah.
born to be someone behind of man, and it's through gonna why Islam accepts too. Before we was said that before they doing because of war and a lot of sickness for the woman, if one die on the war or something, she can be protected from another one. Now I will
Yeah, yeah.
explain for you why, and it's really my theory, by the way. I was really searched why now.
Yeah,
Why
yeah.
on this time now we equal and a lot of have everything. So how much we have transgender now? How much we have gays? That another woman with who will be married with who? If we spoke especially about the
Oh, okay. Like you're
America,
saying undercover.
yes,
Like,
yes. So no one was speak about it, and I was by myself got to this point that before was sickness, okay, and wars, and now also have, by the way, wars, and Palestine war, and Ukraine war, and a lot of countries like Sudan war, okay, but plus that, how much we have transgender community and gay. I not humiliate now no one. I'm just saying about the fact. So
yeah.
another woman's who stay away because a lot of have another like instant they must to be alone or what
Yeah.
to do. Understand? So maybe really reason have for everything, and no one speak about subject that about the gays and transgender on our generation. Understand? No one speak
Yeah.
about this. I'm just got this by myself. Also, like one of the reason why.
Right, because I mean, transgender in Egypt, I don't trend like transgender surgery. I don't think it's happening in Egypt.
Yes, but we will speak about that now. Full of Switzerland Arabs, full French Arabs. You understand what I mean?
So
Arabs
you
now,
mean
it's
like
not
they've
only the.
transitioned in different countries but are looking to marry the opposite sex in like in I'm kind of confused, I guess, what you're saying with
I
transgender.
wanted to say that generally in the world now, a lot of
Yeah,
Arabs,
yeah, yeah, of
and we
course. No,
will communicate this religion to anyone Arab who live on the world. Maybe because if we will calculate how much woman alone and how much man married, but they can take it extra, for example, for not being alone woman, because all women supposed to have a husband, kids, home by our nature,
yeah, yeah,
by
yeah.
our nature. So understand women who are not got a match with someone or don't have partner in Europe or wherever in the world, she can't marry because of man's
Oh, I understand.
orientation
So you
or
mean like
something. She can be second wife of Arab, and everything will be fair.
I understand. So
On this also
the
have
pool is
very big
though you're
meanings
saying the
now.
pool is shrinking because there are more gay men, so they're not getting married to women. So in other words, this gives them another avenue, like tap into the Arab market where they can marry an Arab man.
Maybe it looks very funny, but if we will go into the
Yeah, yeah.
statistic, we will have a shock actually, and how much hide that people who hide, yani, even they like bisexual because they hide it that
Because they're
they not
closeted. Yes.
have a man. Yes, now it's very. We know now what going up. Da P Diddy, Epstein. We know what going on
Right.
the world. So we are. Yani, it's not a something from up or imagination. We just need to
It's
sometimes
dealing
look.
with with the reality of what we're dealing with.
Yes, yes.
I want to go back to a point when you were saying if he can't afford her or her lifestyle, is there a specific like salary you look for in men that they have to make for them to be considered like into this matchmaking pool?
No, it's just you paying for consultation for me as a registration for I take it your questionnaire, spoke with you about your priorities by
Yeah, yeah.
calling or by video calling by Zoom, and after I understand what you are want, what your point, and I have already on my base a lot of questionnaires from the woman. So I got it from your questionnaires, and I start work with the should search for your match. While I search, find the match, I come to you and say it for you that match have. So match coming.
Yeah, yeah.
I send a picture for two sides of each other. If they both approve, they just pay for me like
So there's a
standard
fee.
packages. Yes, standard packages for the $200, and I bringing them to the chat where they chatting 2 days under my watching and everything. If they okay with each other, they going out. It's like and our deal and matchmaking done. If not, they by not sharing contact address, social media and contacts, they tell for me in direct by this today. Okay, I've spoke with her and I feel it's not mine or she the same way. We are stop a chat and we
And
have
we
on
go back to
start.
step one.
Yes, we have to go to the step one, and we give one more chance for the man or woman. But the things that we have a lot of packages, and package standard have two introducing like two matches. You can get it, and if you don't like woman and you are want another one, you have one more chance. If you are
Yeah.
like first time, okay, it's okay. You can go build your life.
Have
But
you gotten
yes.
people married now? Have has it like I know you just started this, so it's probably too early, but
I'm started, yes, but I have one couple who already organized it and they planning to spend time after Ramadan because now Ramadan will be
because you got
so
the break, yeah.
so all months will be concentrate on families and everything, especially who Muslim from my clients. Because I have not only Muslim by the way also. I have a lot of Christians.
Oh wow,
Yes,
okay.
they Arabs but they Christians. So it's like against I have any type. I have any nationality. I have a lot of market. Yani.
All right.
So
So, what I mean, overall, I guess with everything we discussed today, how has this experience reshaped like how you actually see love and commitment?
About the my matchmaking or about my
Just
life and
generally
resolutions.
everything. You can kind of take from it what you want. Like how has it reshaped everything in your mind about love, about commitment, about what it means to be married, etc.
Look, I can speak about this a lot, but I want to say that I feel that our mission as a people on this life, I am feel myself as a messenger somehow from the side of the woman, from even from the mistress, because mistress also might be fall in love and be good wives, but they just don't have another choice than be mistress because they not
Yeah.
Muslim. But
Yeah.
this woman might to be give all life for him until last day, and carry his baby and being on secret. Understand? But
Yeah.
she's
Yeah.
also woman, and she can be great woman. She can be a very nice woman. Understand? And but
Yeah.
this is her last life that she's going to be mistress. So I want just everyone to wish a lot of love, a lot of luck, and be more open-minded, be more with faith. If you are religious, understand that everything what written in Quran have a very big meaning. We are not to choose where is the religion good, where is bad, where is right, where is wrong.
Yeah.
And maybe from that, when we are remove all boundaries on our mind, will be more happy
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
more love each other. So
Well, well, that's very sweet. What do you want people to stop assuming about women like you? Like, what's your message to people who look at this and say, this is absolutely insane? Like, how can you do this?
that say that it's for money. Number one, that say that it's for money. Believe me, more women, a lot of women who become being second wife very successful and even sometimes become like more rich than men, because
Mm.
way of the relationship you not concentrate only on family, you have time to concentrate on yourself. So a lot of
Yeah.
women who being second wife, they not because of money for sure, because their
Right.
status very high.
So you're saying, like, in other words, because you're a second wife, you do have more time to
Yeah.
take care of yourself and do other things for yourself, which makes
Yeah,
you happy.
about yourself, about your hobby, about if you're, for example, you're very musician or talented, maybe you painting, you
Mm.
have time for realize yourself. You have time if you're a poet, poet, so you can read your poems and
Like more to more
everything.
more things to do, things that you want overall.
Yes, yes.
All right, Kristina, we have reached the part now where we call this the Let's Pop, which is I hit you with a series of some questions to get to know a little bit about your personality. Very lighthearted, nothing too serious. But I'm going to start with, what's your favorite food in Ukraine?
Борщ.
Борщ. What is borщ?
Борщ is Ukrainian national dishes. It's like a soup where
Ah,
you are put vegetables and it's boiled with the meat or chicken, wherever you like it. It's very delicious and it's all the world like this dishes. So if you will be wherever hear about borщ, try it. You like it.
interesting. And what's your favorite food in Egypt?
Um, oh my God, what? My favorite food in Egypt it's havavshi and
Okay.
fatta. Fatta.
Nice.
I
Okay.
like fatta so much.
Would you prefer falafel or tamia?
Tamaya.
Tamia. I love tamia. It's so good.
Yeah.
Arabic music or Ukrainian music?
Ukrainian music.
Okay. One thing you miss about home?
Nature.
Okay. What is one of the biggest dating mistakes women are making right now?
Being so struggle. Being so strong. Being so independent.
Okay. What's the biggest dating mistake men are making?
Lying.
Okay. One message for women watching. What's your overall message to women watching?
Keep going. We are we were more powerful than we think.
Oh, I love that. What's one message for men watching?
Okay, if you are wanted to take your decision, take your decision. Don't throw away and think so much.
Okay.
Don't think so much.
And what is one message you want your daughter to walk away with?
Don't afraid to be good Muslim woman and know that I will be support you on everything.
I love that. And before we go, can you let people know where they can follow you on social media?
Yes, you can follow me with my nickname, Madam Kristina. And you also can find me as a Chris Marigold on my YouTube and also on TikTok, the same.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
All
Thank
right.
you.
So thank you so much for sharing that. And I hope, the audience finds some value. And if there's any questions you guys have, feel free to reach out to Madame Kristina and she'll be there to answer them for you. Thank you.
Bye.